Okay, so it's kind of silly that we have to go into a third video for this, but let's finish this up. Alright, so Lionel was either unwilling or unable to speak up at once. At any rate, he waited till the hiccuping aftermath of his tears had subsided a little. Then his answer was delivered, muffled but intelligible, into the warmth of Boo Boo's neck. "It's one of those things that go up in the air," he said, "with string you hold." The better to look at him, Boo Boo pushed her son slightly away from her. Then she put a wild hand inside the seat of his trousers, startling the boy considerably, but almost immediately withdrew it and decorously tucked in his shirt for him. "Tell you what we'll do," she said. "We'll drive to town and get some pickles, and some bread, and we'll eat the pickles in the car, and then we'll go to the station and get Daddy, and then we'll bring Daddy home and make him take us for a ride on the boat. You'll have to help him carry the sails down, okay?" "Okay, said Lionel. They didn't walk back to the house. They raced. Lionel won. So, we'll go into more detail later about analyzing this down at the dinghy. Tomorrow, we'll analyze it. We'll go into full annotating mode, so I will, by the time you see this, have the link up for you for the story so that you can have your own copy. And if you have a printer at home, I do recommend that you print it off so you can annotate as you go along. And if you don't, that's fine. You're not going to fail or anything of the sort. I'm not grading the annotations, but it is good to practice annotations, and especially so that you have something to look back at when you are annotating your own story. So again, if you don't have a printer, when we get to the short stories as well and you can't print it off and annotate it by hand, you can take notes while reading it on a separate sheet of paper. That's totally fine. You can work with it. You just have to work around that little bit. So that is, I'm going to turn this off. That's the little recording thing I use. Sorry, guys. Wrong thing. Okay, so that's the first read-through for Down at the Dinghy, and we will, I'm going to make a brand new video just for the first chapter reading video. Again, this is first chapter Friday, quote-unquote, because it's Monday, but we didn't have Friday class, so I still wanted to fit that in. So we'll have 2 this week because I want to keep up with it. So it's not a requirement, just like every other week, but it is something to look at just in case you guys want an interesting book to read, and it's always nice being read too. So if you want to watch it and listen in, go right ahead. If you want to skip it, that's fine too. But make sure that you are getting your 20 or so minutes a day reading in, so that when you get to your reading log of the week, you have plenty of information to fill out and tell me how your book's going and what's going on in it. Alright, so if you'd like to hear me reading and going over the PowerPoint for the first chapter Friday of the book, stay tuned and I'll post the video right here. And if not, have a good day and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.